Hey, what's going on YouTube? So today we're going to be seeing if my full self-driving Tesla Model 3 Performance can take me to the beach. So I am here in beautiful Puerto Rico where the beaches are amazing, but the roads, not so much. So it's going to be a really interesting one. I just switched over to the assertive setting. So basically full self-drive beta has different profiles and each profile drives slightly different. So there's chill, average, and assertive. For assertive, it says in this profile, your Model 3 will have a smaller follow distance, perform more frequent speed lane changes, will not exit passing lanes, and may perform rolling stops. So I think it also is more aggressive when it comes to turning out in front of cars and that sort of thing. I will have my hand on the wheel, you'll see, and from time to time the screen may actually flash blue, meaning that I should be kind of pushing on the wheel, or it's requesting a nag is the word that they use. And also now the cabin camera is going to be watching my eyes. So all that stuff is going on to make sure I'm paying attention. I do have to keep my hand on the wheel because sometimes it does some really crazy stuff, especially here where there's no lines or the lines are not very good. But yeah, so let's get into it. I am just sitting on the side of the road here. So I'm just going to pull out and then I'll put in the navigation point here. First we'll just enable it. And it will be driving crash boat, which is right here. So I actually have another clip. I might post it. You guys let me know down below in the comments if you want to see it. I was on this same road and pretty crazy. There's cars parked similar to this white GMC, except they're blocking the whole oncoming lane, and people were going around into my lane head on, which is kind of crazy. Looks like it's gonna be a green light. Oh, it is gonna stop. Little confused here. So this is what I mean by the lines disappearing. But anyways, I had that clip where there was the road was curving to the left and there was a car sitting in the oncoming lane, so people were going around the corner and very close to my car, and full self-drive was on. Luckily it was safe and everything was cool, but it was kind of sketchy. It didn't take over. I let it handle it. It handled it as well as I would. I couldn't really see, but yeah, let me know if you guys want to see that clip. I could post it. I am just kind of gonna sit here and see what it does. I'm sitting in a weird spot. Quick thing, I'm gonna make a whole video kind of talking about the settings and everything in a little bit more of an organized way. But if you see this symbol here, that means that full self-drive is enabled and the car is actually doing all of the braking, accelerating, and turning, that sort of stuff. If I have to tap the accelerator or tap the brake, I'll let you guys know. I am just going to pull up a little bit right now and kind of disengage this. Pull up to here because people are going around me. So let's see. It's not wanting to re-engage. Hope I didn't just mess up this. There we go. I'm not sure really in this turn what we're supposed to do. Car is wanting to go really wide. There we go. So weird there at the beginning of the turn, but you can see it handled that turn pretty well. Well, it's kind of weird. It is a pretty weird intersection because it's just no lines and there's all the double crossroads and all this stuff going on. But yeah, all in all, pretty good turn. Let's see how the rest of the drive goes. So unlike the public build, it will actually just go when the light turns green. So the public build without full self-drive beta wants you to kind of tap the accelerator or tap the drive stalk or the right stalk to tell it it's okay to go. It can still see the lights and see if there's cars and stuff, but unless you have full self-drive beta, it won't actually go through the green light. It just kind of wants to make sure no one's going to blow the light, the cross traffic wise. So it's interesting. And full self-drive beta, the way that they actually kind of rolled it out to people was based on a safety score. So They actually like got us all to enable, and these are all people that have paid for full self-drive and have been waiting for it. So some people were kind of upset about this, but what they did was they actually got us to opt in to, oh, I haven't seen that before. It's cleaning the front cameras, or trying to. But they got us to opt in to like monitor our driving, which is interesting, especially with Tesla being like an insurance company in California. But it got us to opt in for them to monitor our driving, see if we're following cars too closely, if we're braking too hard, if we're accelerating around corners in excess of like a certain G-force threshold that they set. And all those things are like dinging our score, especially if you had like a forward collision warning where the car just started beeping at you, thinking you're not going to pay attention and where you're going to rear end someone, basically. So it like kept track of all those things, and then it gave us a score out of 100, and they started rolling it out to different groups. So they rolled it out to 100 first, then to 99, then to 98, I believe is where they're at right now. But I luckily wasn't driving that much, so I had a 99 score and ended up getting it pretty early on. But I know some people are frustrated because they're driving like grandmas, they say, to try to have a really good score and all this. The interesting thing is now the score is just gone now that I have full self-drive beta, because I had like a couple forward collision warnings and I was interested to see how it would affect my score. But yeah, a little bit of phantom braking. I tried to set this drive up at the perfect time so you guys could see the sunset going down to this beach that we're headed to called Crash Boat. I think it is by far the best beach I've been to anywhere, which is awesome. So I'm glad that I can kind of share it with you guys. I might start doing like some travel vlog style content, or show you guys a little bit more of like beaches and different spots in Puerto Rico. But you guys will have to let me know what you're interested in. For now, I think it's going to be like Tesla content and some finance related stuff, like crypto and credit card stuff. Basically all the things that I talk too much about with my family and friends and they're sick of hearing about. I think I'm going to post it on YouTube, so hopefully you can find people that are as interested in like credit card points and business stuff as I am. But yeah, so stay tuned for that. So previously on FSD 10.4, it kept just wanting to drive in the middle like this, which is kind of dangerous, especially on these hills where you can't really see if people are coming or not. But it is getting back over, and I noticed that if there is a guide car, it does a better job. But right now it's a little nervous, braking kind of hard. But I'm just gonna let it do its thing here. Oh, phantom brake there, a little confused. Try to inch it to the right. I'm gonna just get over. Don't really want to get hit head on going around one of these corners, because my car is just driving in the middle of the road. Luckily there is some lines that show up here pretty soon, but it looks like this is going to be perfect time. Hopefully the GoPro settings are good for you guys to see this sunset going on right now. Got really confused. I was actually at the beach all day today. It is Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to those of you that are watching this. I came down here earlier though. I was just hanging out, and it definitely got confused at one point and wanted to drive in the shoulder. So here the lines just totally disappear, but this is technically the destination. I usually go to the left right into that parking lot. Just driving in the middle a little bit, just kind of dangerous. To get back over, there you go. Just gonna let it do its thing, go. Slow down a little bit, because this is like into a busy parking lot. There we go. looks like it is just gonna stop right here. So pretty good job. I didn't have to disengage it really, other than that one corner. So it looks like it can drive me to the beach, which is awesome. I'm just gonna like loop around in this parking lot. Hopefully you guys can get a sense of what's going on. Some pretty big waves going on. Let's see if I can pull right through here and you guys can get a little glimpse hopefully of the water. Not too sure how it's gonna look. I still have to perfect the GoPro settings and go through that, so I do apologize if it's not perfect. But yeah, so pretty good drive. All in all, I'm pretty happy with what it was able to do. I know it's gonna be a little weird still, especially here in Puerto Rico, because there's not a lot of people that are using it. There's a lot of places where there is no lines on the road. And also people just drive a little bit differently here, a little bit more aggressive. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for this one, guys. Let me know if you want to see more, what you guys think. If you want to see more of this, definitely let me know down below in the comments. Put a thumbs up on this video. That will help other people that would be interested in the same style of content see it. And also subscribe to the channel if you're interested in seeing more. But yeah, that is it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one.